The double murder trial that has gripped the area now entering its final phase. Tomorrow, Juliana Peres Magalhaes will face the judge to be sentenced. Now, she is the au pair in the Brendan Banfield murder trial, where he was convicted of murdering his wife and an innocent stranger in a staged home invasion. Now, the two former lovers are on opposite sides after Magalhaes took a plea deal to testify against Banfield so she could get a more lenient sentence. Our Christian Flores is at the Fairfax County Courthouse with the next steps.
Will she walk or will she go to prison? That's the question for Juliana Peres Magalhaes, the au pair who played a key role in Brendan Banfield's scheme to kill his wife and a stranger. The judge will have that answer in a matter of hours. Almost exactly 3 years ago, Fairfax County police officers walked into a blood-soaked crime scene where they found Joe Ryan shot and killed, and Christine Banfield stabbed to death. Brendan Banfield will now serve the rest of his life in prison for their murders. But what about Juliana Peres Magalhaes? She helped plan the killings, but agreed to testify against Banfield in exchange for the lesser manslaughter charge. The prosecution is recommending time served for her cooperation, meaning she would be released from jail immediately. But the judge can recommend the maximum of 10 years in prison, something former prosecutor and current defense attorney John Fishwick does not think will happen.
Remember, the judge saw Juliana Magalhaes testify, the au pair, and I thought she was a very good witness. And without her, I'm not sure the prosecution case against Banfield would have been successful.
Testimony like this.
He got on top of her, and that's when I first saw him stab her with a knife.
And I think the prosecutors looked at this as who was the most culpable and also who was the mastermind behind this whole thing, and that's clearly Banfield.
Critics have called the au pair's plea agreement a sweetheart deal.
I wouldn't necessarily describe it as a sweetheart deal. She does face 10 years in prison. That has not yet been determined.
Now, regardless of the judge's decision, Peres Magalhaes will be deported back to her home country of Brazil with a manslaughter conviction to her name. At the Fairfax County Courthouse, Christian Flores, 7 News.